Oh, right. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Bella here. It is so good to be back, and I'm super excited because I'm a year older this month, and between my last birthday and this year, quite a lot of things have changed, right? My nephew became a year older. Jamie Grace got pregnant and is expecting. I had shared this on my Instagram page. So excited about that. The elections happened. My last birthday video, I told you guys how I dyed my hair because I wanted to look different. My hair is back to black. Holla. I've learned a lot, actually, a lot of things, beyond just like life lessons. I've kind of gathered a few more skills that I hope you get to see somehow. I don't know how, but yeah, hopefully they're able to show forth as time goes on. So yes, I think this is a good time to say Happy New Year, I guess. Happy New Year! Yay! For those of you who follow me maybe on Instagram, on Twitter, or listen to my radio show, I'm judging you if you don't listen to my radio show. Quick plug, it's 5 to 11 a.m. every single day on City 105.1 FM. You could listen via our mobile application or via tuning. Ha! So yeah, you know that I'm very pro-love, right? I'm always like, oh my gosh, romance is a beautiful thing and love is awesome, whatever. I tend to be quite cheesy in my approach to things. Sometimes I'm a Hallmark stan. I just love their movies because they are family friendly, they are super cheesy, and they have lots of lessons somehow ingrained in their storylines. Yeah, while I am a love person, I'm really not one who goes on social media to say hashtag goals about one couple or the other. What I do instead is I look at the pattern of their lives and I see what I can maybe replicate when my time comes to get married or whatever. So it's like, well, I have seen this person do this and I think it was beautiful. I think it's something that I should also do when I get married, so I can live a happy life and I can enjoy married life, right? And so I have been able to pick a few married people here and there who I may know personally or via social media, who have shown me things that may not be the goal, but if that is quote unquote the standard, like the barest minimum, I think it is okay. If you know them, awesome. If you have other people who also have made you feel like, oh my gosh, you guys are giving me ideas right now, let me know in the comments down below. Number one couple will be my sister and her husband. I know, roll your eyes all you want. I'm basically doing this so that I can always have access to their fridge. Just joking. I really do love those guys and they inspire me so much. A while ago, I was talking to my sister about how I love how she and her husband have been able to continue with their careers despite the fact that they are married and that they are parents. There is a weird notion that's just flying in the air and people are saying stuff like, when you get married, you need to say goodbye to your career, you need to say goodbye to your dreams and your aspirations, and if you're now a parent, that is the end, you cannot do anything. While I understand and I have seen that yes, having a child can maybe reduce the level of commitment you have to certain things, it does not completely just erase or annihilate it. You know what I mean? So you can still go ahead and do what you want to do, regardless of the fact that you have a child. Also, I need to also just include this: the people you have around you as maybe your enablers also go a very long way in helping you continue in that journey of fulfillment and aspiration. So I'll say that naturally I want that to happen when I'm married too. So that's my sister, my dear sister Benita Okojie Adeyina, and her husband Olawale Adeyina. Yes, number two couple would definitely have to be Jackie Hill Perry and Preston Perry. What? Jackie Hill Perry is basically a pastor as far as I'm concerned. She just does not carry the title, but she's going about preaching the gospel and ministering salvation to many people across the world. And her husband is also a poet, just like Jackie Hill. Funny enough, they are both poets, but they are pursuing their careers as poets in different directions. So while she is doing that with regards to the preaching and whatnot, her husband is doing more of theology and all of that, and it's amazing to see how supportive they are of each other even within ministry. Like I said before, people have this weird notion that once you get married you need to say goodbye to everything that you're doing, but these guys even have 2 kids. Like you know what I mean? Now, as you know, as a lovey-dovey person, I also have my list of things that I'm watching and listening to and also reading that's preparing me for married life. And there is a sermon, a teaching more like that they both had about submission. And again, the reason why I'm doing these things is because I am a part of this generation. I'm exposed to some really weird material on the internet, opinions and whatnot, that suggest that submission is a farce and that submission is balderdash and it's this and it's that. Look, that is your cup of tea. As far as I'm concerned, what I have read in the Bible, what I have been taught as well about marriage and my role in that context, right? When I was watching this content that I saw Jackie and her husband talk about submission, the role of the man as the head of the family and the woman and all of that, it was so comforting to see that people who are this successful in their own rights and who are also very today are still able to express these facts to people like us who are just surrounded by, I was just about to say, a crowd of witnesses. We are surrounded by a lot of things that are every single day nudging at our hearts and telling us that's a lie, that's not true, you cannot do this. It gets confusing sometimes, and it's amazing to see that I can still go back to some of this content and understand that I'm not crazy for thinking these things. I have my head in the right place for believing some things and hoping that, you know, there are people out there who share some of these beliefs with me. Then that means, yes, we can conquer. I'm going to leave a link to that content below. I'm sure it will help you. You're welcome. Number 3 couple. I like them because they have shown what it is to also like have fun as a couple and be very supportive of each other. They also just make me realize that you can be totally supportive of your spouse and be unashamed about it. Russell Wilson and Ciara are number 3. I like them because I have come to see that while some men are very supportive of their wives' careers, some of them do not want to be, you know, put in the limelight. Some of them don't want to be present. It's like, I will support you, I'll give you everything you want, just don't drag me into your world. I'm okay where I am. And it's amazing to see that someone even as successful as Russell Wilson is unashamed about his support for his wife. Totally unashamed. He's always like, thank Jesus for giving me you, etc., etc. And it's a weird thing because I know that you might have your own reservations about Ciara, but what I see, what I choose to see is a man who is very supportive of his wife regardless. And that is where I'm just going to drop that. He's supportive, he's present, it's amazing to see, and he's unashamed about it. My number 4 couple would have been Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian, but, and this is just again me, what I see. For some very weird reason, I think that Alexis Ohanian happens to be, I'm saying this with every sense of caution. Thank you very much. The vibe that I'm getting is just like, you know, he just seems to be like the one who is on the giving end more. I don't know why I get that vibe. But regardless, the lesson I take from Alexis Ohanian, just before I go on to the, you know, wrap up this video, is the fact that, and it's maybe just like Russell Wilson, he's not ashamed to be the one who is like, look, I am crazy about my wife and there is nothing you can do about it. I think that is just the cutest thing. I think it's really amazing. And if a man can choose, look, I don't even care what you guys think about me, but look at my wife. Yeah, I want that. My friends, Gace and Fontoy Boye, are equally really awesome people who are very supportive of each other and who also showed that regardless of being married and being Christian and being parents, you can totally have a beautiful life as a couple, and it does not matter who is the more people-facing spouse. You can totally share the stage that God has given to you. So you guys really do inspire me. I may not tell you at all or say it enough times, but you do inspire me. I know there are a few more people who really do inspire me, but like I said, they're not coming to mind right now. Oh, Mike Todd, hello. That's one person who is also very vocal about his wife. He's a very anointed pastor, and I see it as somebody who is constantly making people realize that, look, I'm a man of God, I'm a married man, I'm a father, etc. I love my wife so much. So get used to it. When a man reinforces these things, especially perhaps when you are in ministry, or I mean anything else for that matter, there is just something amazing about it, you know, where it's like I'm proud of my spouse. I'm happy that I'm with this person and I will show her to the world. If you know anyone as well, right, who really is just giving you good couple vibes and is making you just pray and hope that, Lord, when I get married, I want to have a life more beautiful than this person's. If this is the standard, I want mine to be just like this and even better. Leave a comment down below and let me know who they are. Or if you maybe like my list, let me know. Do not forget to please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share if you must, and I would appreciate that. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace. Ow. It's for the way you're looking at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary, and E is something that I don't know.